Okay, spousal benefit. This is probably the most misunderstood benefit that there is, except maybe ex-spouse, and we'll get into that. Walk away with this. The maximum spousal benefit you get will be 50% of your spouse, of your other spouse's benefit. That's the maximum. A lot of people think, well, I'll get 50% of what my husband gets. Well, no, not necessarily. That's the maximum that you'll get. Okay? So, if the primary insurance amount for the high earner is $2,500, the maximum spousal that you are entitled to would be $1,250. Maximum. Won't get any more. That's why I say it doesn't make any sense to go past 66 to claim your spousal benefit, because it's not going to increase. Okay? Spousal benefits are reduced just like worker benefits, but starting at 62, it's not 75%, it's 70%. And then that decreases until 66, where there is no benefit. So, how do you qualify for a spousal benefit? Number one, both you and your spouse need to be 62. Okay? Number two, you have to be married at least 1 year continuously. And number three, the other spouse must be receiving a benefit. So you can't claim a spousal benefit. The wife, I'm going to use the wife and the husband, but it could go either way. The wife can't claim a spousal benefit if the husband hasn't claimed. So the husband has to claim in order for a wife to receive a spousal benefit. Or vice versa. It could go either way. But you can't get a spousal benefit if the other spouse hasn't claimed. And the other thing is both spouses cannot receive a spousal benefit at the same time. Okay, why is that? Well, somebody has to claim. So if nobody's claimed their own worker benefit, you can't claim a spousal benefit. Be nice if you could, but you can't do that. So here's a quick example of how a spousal benefit is calculated. There's a little bit more to it, but this is pretty basic. Let's say that the primary insurance amount for the higher earner is $2,500. So the highest possible spousal benefit would be $1,250. But let's say the spouse that's not the high earner, her benefit is $1,000. The maximum spousal benefit you would receive would be $250. Because remember we talked about deeming? Social Security will always pay you your worker benefit first. And then it will pay you your spousal benefit. So most people think I'm going to claim a spousal benefit and it's half of my husband's. No, you claim a spousal benefit, but you're going to receive your worker benefit first. So if you claim early at 62, not only does this get reduced by 25%, but this gets reduced by 30%. So there's a two-step calculation in that. So maximum is 50%. Claim early, it's always less. Okay. The annual earnings test applies. So if you're a spouse and you're collecting spousal benefits, if you make more than $16,920, benefits are going to be withheld. Deeming rules apply. Government pension offset, family maximum applies, and you can voluntarily suspend if that makes sense in your situation. Spousal benefits are at their maximum when you reach full retirement age. I think I've mentioned that a number of times. And there's no advantage to be gained by deferring collection past full retirement age. So I think I'm hammering that home today.